The topic of solving equations is a big one. We're going to spend a lot of time solving all sorts of different equations this year. But one thing that's pretty standard at the beginning is how to solve a factored equation. These are equations that are in what's called factored form. You can see right here, this is a factored form equation. Its factors times each other, and then the result is equal to 0. That's kind of a big deal, that starting point right there. When you have factored form set up the way we do right here, the way you solve it is you set each factor of x equal to 0. So what does that mean? That means 5x equals 0, right? That was the first factor on the left. The next factor is 10x plus 8, and that sets itself equal to 0 also. And the last one is x minus 3 equals 0. So if you see 3 x's in your factored form, you're going to have 3 equations. If you saw 10 x's, you would have 10 equations. These things just keep on growing with the number of factors. Now, I'll come back to this later, but keep in mind that I'm saying each factor of x. If you don't see an x, don't make an equation out of it. So now let's just get to the solving part. This is actually pretty quick. When I see 5x equals 0, I just solve that like it's a linear equation, right? It's a lot simpler than what I started with. Divide both sides by 5. So what do I get for that one? That gives me x equals 0. That's one of my solutions. Next one, what was that? Let's see, 10x plus 8 equals 0. So for that, I'm looking at what I can do to get x by itself, and the first thing I want to do is a minus 8 on both sides because that's farthest away from x. So when I carry through that minus 8, I'm going to have 10x equals negative 8. And the next thing I do is I need to get rid of that 10. So divide by 10 on each side. And what does that give me? Well, the 10's cross out, so I just get x equals negative 8 over 10. I'm not going to say negative 8 over 10. I'm going to reduce that fraction to negative 4 over 5. And then the last one is pretty quick. This x minus 3 equals 0. So to solve that, just get x by itself. We're going to add 3 to each side. So that gives me x equals 3 as my final solution there. Now, the computer is probably going to say to you something like this. Give me all the solutions for x and put them in this box. Make it comma separated. Well, what that means is you just take all the solutions that we found and you separate them by commas, like this. You just write them in here. And each one has a comma. So it shouldn't be too surprising when we get 3 solutions because there were 3 x's in that factored form to start with.